So today I just figured we'd do something a little bit more calming, more relaxing. I'm just gonna get ready while I give you guys like a little rundown of what's been going on, what I've been reading, because I really haven't had time to record being the situation I'm about to go into. So we will go over that, just so you guys know. This was the only time really I could use to make a video, so this is what we're gonna be doing, because I really don't have any of my physical books, and here's why. So essentially, we moved out of Cali to Virginia for like 2 weeks. Something ended up happening with that, so we didn't end up staying. So we moved out to Texas, and I still don't have any of my books from that. I only have a few, and it kind of sucks. So, you know, it's more fun making videos with physical books, not just your Kindle books, right? Of course, if I can do that, I am down to do that, but it's easier for me when I'm able to tell what I've read for physical, because on Kindle I always delete the books on my Kindle because I don't like taking up room on it. And so I just can't like predict. So I'm struggling a little bit, you know? And I've also been recording because of the fact that I don't like disturbing anybody in the house, because right now we're living with my mom, my aunt, my granny, my cousin. So if I record videos, I don't really have a room to do it by myself. So I just have to wait till somebody leaves, because I share a room with my mom right now. And she just got a job, so maybe that leaves room for me to have more videos, but I don't know, because it's looking like we're about to leave Texas again, so I really don't know. Complicated situation, that's all I'm gonna tell you. Just know that I literally didn't have time till now to make a video. So that being said, it has been very, very hectic because of that. Now, getting into what I have been reading a little bit. To be honest, it's gone a bit down because we've been moving so much. I get the hype when it comes to Fourth Wing now. I want to become a fantasy girl, right? So I started Fourth Wing on September the 9th, and I swear to God, best decision I ever made. I love that book so much. It is totally worth the hype. I understand it. It's so cute, and it's so good, and it just keeps you enraptured the entire time. And I swear to God, I didn't want to put it down, but then I got to the end and I was like, the plot twist was so good, nothing I could predict. I love Taryn, I love a raccoon. I love the yellow dragon. I can't say her name. I can barely even say the school's name. Do I remember the school's name? No, because I can't say it. But it's such a good book, honestly. Like, I didn't think I was gonna like it this much because it's fantasy, and you know, I don't dip into fantasy like that. But this makes me want to get into fantasy so bad. I want to read ACOTAR, but like they don't have it on Kindle, and I can't really tote around physical books right now with all this moving that we're doing. I've had to leave all my books in California, and it fucking sucks. But don't hither. They are all in a storage room. Thankfully. I was gonna cry if I had to get rid of all my books just to move out to Virginia, to Texas, just to go back to California probably. But yes, I loved Fourth Wing. I rated it 5 stars, and you know, if I like it, you'll like it, because I don't like fantasy typically, but I want to get into it now because of Fourth Wing. It was such a good plot. It was a very strong plot, and I loved the romance. It was slow burn, but it didn't get to a point where I got bored of it being a slow burn. because I feel like they got together more closer to the end. But, like, I swear to God, it was so good. It kept my attention the entire time, which I was surprised at. There was only like a few times where I was like looking at the page numbers and like, ugh, why am I going so slow? And then I would look again and then I'd be like 100 pages past. I finished it in one day. Like, ugh. And you know, I don't really do that in a day unless I typically enjoy a book or I'm really excited about a book. And I did it and I was like, oh no, what am I supposed to do in my life until November? Because Iron Flame is gonna come out and what am I supposed to do in the meantime? Yeah. So it's been hectic and insane because that book was like my lifeline and I've only read it for like one day. Anyways, rated it 5 stars, read it in one day. I really enjoyed it. And my grandmother was like, how did you read that in like a day? I was like, determination, bitch. We got it. Now let's talk about the character of Dane. He pisses me off. I'm sure he pisses everybody off. Dane is literally garbage. Literally garbage. The amount of times reading that book that I go back and I'm just like, he did touch her. And I'm just like, no hither. We're gonna kill him eventually. No hither. No hither at all. We're gonna make it. Am I gonna make it? No, probably not. I probably won't even make it to the release date because I'm gonna be like, oh my god, 4th week. Fuck Dane, because he's an ass. I have literally 0 predictions of what's gonna happen next and it scares me. Which is what typically happens because I don't have like a big brain. I don't predict things. I really don't. And, you know, I've never read something like this where I want to predict and I just don't know where to start. Yeah. So that sucks. And then I finally read a Sophie Lark book too. I read There Are No, I don't remember the series name, but it's There Are No Sinners and There Are No Saints. I think I read There Are No Saints series. That's what I'm gonna refer to it to. Oh my god, I actually enjoyed it. I actually really thoroughly enjoyed it, and it was so good. It was so good. I read that in like a few days, and oh my god, I finally read because Thrive came out by Kristen Becker-Ritchie, and I feel like it was unnecessary, but I also get it at the same time that it's like a interconnected series. So like some people aren't gonna read the series with Rag, Daisy, Connor, and Rose, but I feel like it was necessary for them. It wouldn't have been necessary for me if I known that was like a looking through of Lo and Lily's timeline throughout the entire time of Connor, Rose, and Rike and Daisy's books. I wouldn't have read it because I feel like I picked up no information from that. So now we're just waiting for Fuel the Fire, which comes out soon, and I'm very excited. It's either November or October that one comes out, but excited. I won't be able to read it until I get the paperback, but it's okay. Because I own a Kindle version, so we'll read on the day of, and then later we'll read the bonus messages and stuff like that. But it's gonna kill me for the wait. And it's gonna kill me I don't have a physical copy because I've been reading that series physical since we left California, but it's okay. I got it, you know? And then another series I read was The Roommate and The Intimacy Experiment by Rosie Danan. I swear to God, I wanted to read that book for years and I feel so let down. I feel so let down. Like, people hype that book up too much. Like, I expected greater things from that. I really did. I really expected greater things than that. It really threw me off. Like, it was so boring. People enjoyed it. Okay. I mean, go off. I didn't enjoy it, but you know, you do you. I couldn't grin and bear it. I read both of them, but like, that was just because I need something to read, and those were like the only paperbacks I have. Because let me tell you, my grandfather paid $200 for me to have those books. Because I went ham for my birthday, and my grandpa's just like, okay, here, money. And, you know, he's one of those people that, like, flaunts his money. So I was just like, I'm going to take advantage. Like, I'm going to take advantage. Because, like, $200 worth of books? Yes, sign me up. And, like, it was such a good day. But literally, I didn't enjoy those books. I'm sorry. I just don't get anyone. It was so boring. It was in third person. I think it was in third person. It probably wasn't, but you know, I just associate books that I don't enjoy with third person for some reason. But yeah, I just couldn't get into it. I finished the Cat and Mouse Duet by, you know, H.G. Carlton. Can't say I loved it, I liked it, but, you know, it's okay, you know, because, like, you don't have to enjoy everything you read. And I slowly read that because my friend wanted to read it, and I was like, okay, you know what, I wanted to read it anyways, we'll get it out of the way. And, you know, I started it. I started with the prelude, finished with the second book, and I was like, girl, you're not gonna make it to the second book because that's when it's kind of dark, and you're not a dark girl like I am, and you will probably cry 100%. What happened? She got uncomfortable. Yeah, and so she's still in the middle of reading it, the second book, but she has to take little breathers every now and then because she's like, I don't know how you did this, and I'm just like, I'm used to it, and I'm just noticing I can't keep a conversation to save my life. I've literally like went over like 5 books already in the span of like 13 minutes. And so she's still reading it right now, and I'm still like contemplating if that was like worth the read, because I really didn't enjoy it that much. Like, I enjoyed some of the scenes, sure, but I didn't enjoy it. Now, the book I did enjoy by that author, I read Does It Hurt? I had my grandfather buy it for me because he doesn't ask questions, and I actually enjoyed that one. I enjoyed that one a lot more. I loved Enzo Patel. I do. Like, I feel like he was better than Zaid. Oh, another thing. I feel like Xaden gives me Zaid vibes with the way they let him look. Xaden from Fourth Ring and Zaid from that series. And I swear to God, they give me the same vibes with the way they look and the way their personality, minus that Xaden's not a... He murdered... I guess they both murder people for good cause. Yeah. I guess. But Xaden is more diligent. They give me the same vibes though, they really do. And which is odd because, you know, you have a third-year dragon rider versus a serial killer who kills people who deal in the trafficking trade, and I just feel like if you morph them into one, it'd be like one great character for real, bruh. Does It Hurt? So good. Like, so good. Oh my god. I feel like I was just going through my TBR so fast, bruh. And I got boyfriend material still to read, husband material. I need to read Never Enough by Kelly Elliott, one of the, I don't know. My mom wanted to read that book, but she hasn't read it, so I'm gonna read it because, you know, like, that book needs to be read and enjoyed. So we're gonna read it, and then I still need to read as well what physical copies I have too, because I read Fourth Wing, and that was a book that I really enjoyed, actually. So yeah, I keep bringing it up. I have so many books, I don't know which ones I got. These are the ones I have to finish. Husband Material, Boyfriend Material by Alexis Hall. And it was Kelly Elliott, which is never enough. And then I finally got the new edition of Longshot, which I haven't read yet, so I'm very excited. I'm probably going to try to get Boyfriend Material and Husband Material done first, because that's like a duet. And then, because of the fact that Never Enough and Longshot is a big series, I am probably... Or I can read Longshot first, because the series is still being republished too. Because I have a feeling I'm gonna like Longshot, but I'm not sure. Because I like sports romances, but this is the first time I'm gonna read like a basketball romance. So me is a little bit scared because I've never had a basketball romance experience with a book, and you know, I just want to have a good time. You know, if I don't have a good time, I'm gonna cry. Because, like, right now I'm on a rampage for good books. Because I feel like I haven't read anything, like, mind-blowingly good recently other than Fourth Wing. And I just need to get there to a point where I'm just reading good book after good book after good book. But let me tell you, after reading Fourth Wing, I really want to get into fantasy. I really want to start reading ACOTAR. I want to read Dark Window. I don't remember who the author is. Because literally I was just looking at TikToks and they said that one was similar to Fourth Wing, kind of. Serpent and the something, yeah, that. We're really want to read ACOTAR though, because I feel like I don't know anything about it, but I'm terrified to know if Xaden is going to end up like Tamlin, because I know the whole debate thing of how Xaden might turn into Tamlin. There's going to be another love interest, and it's scaring me. So you know what? Let's go find out what Tamlin did. I want to read ACOTAR, but you know, I want the physical copies. And you know, I'm gonna have to get out of that habit because, you know, like, moving everywhere right now. And, you know, I'm trying to vibe, but, you know, I can't vibe if we're moving so much. And basically, I'm gonna have to read ACOTAR on my Kindle, but I'm gonna have to buy ACOTAR on my Kindle, which I don't want to because of the fact that... Alright, so I really didn't finish my sentence here, but what I was trying to say was that I didn't want to buy the Kindle version just to turn around and buy the paperback version, because literally you're just paying the same amount of money for the Kindle version when you could just buy the paperback. So that's why I'm saying I didn't want to buy the Kindle version when you're about to waste that much money on the paperbacks as well. I literally just... I really want to read ACOTAR because I feel like that's the next step in getting into fantasy. And I hope that's not like really full of world building within the first book, because I'm going to freak the fuck out. Another one, I want to read the Cruel Prince series because I feel like that would be like a good transition. Solely because I feel like it's more of a modern thing, which, correct me if I'm wrong, I think is more of a modern thing. If it's not, oh well, whatever. But I just want to, like, if you guys have any recommendations for like beginner fantasy books that have romance, because I swear to God I'll die without having romance unless it's just like Fourth Wing, where you didn't know if Fourth Wing was gonna have smut until like they did it, and like I actually thoroughly enjoyed it without it if it didn't have it, and typically that doesn't happen because I'm like, well, smut is good, right? So why don't I stick to the things that I know are good? And that book did not need smut. I swear to God, it was so good, bro. But yeah, I really just want to get into like more fantasy books right now. So I'm gonna finish this stack that I have of books. And then, like, I'm gonna go ham on whatever I can find that is similar to Fourth Wing, because, like, that was so good. And I'm not a fantasy girl. Like, I typically don't like fantasy, so, you know, that's gonna be, like, a hard thing to do. Find something fantasy that I enjoy. So if you guys have any like recs for what you think I would like for like a person that doesn't like typically read fantasy but wants to like get into it after fourth wing, because I feel like that was such a good book, then comment them down below, because I'm gonna die if I don't read another fantasy in like 5 days. But I really shouldn't be reading today though at all, because like I gotta get schoolwork done. So I'm doing online school right now. I'm like moving around to like find a school, because I don't want to get enrolled in a school if we're just gonna leave, you know, because then that's kind of like a situation. So I'm just gonna wait to see if we go back to California, then I'll go back to the school I was going to. But I just want to read more fantasy stuff. I feel like I'm dying. I really do. Alright, I'm gonna be quiet for a second because I've got eyeliner and I'm gonna do the eyeliner and I need like a moment of silence. One wing. Okay. 2. Okay, as I was saying, like, just fantasy recs, please. Because I need some, like, for real, 100%. And then, oh my god. Okay, moving away from books, just like a little bit. Madison Beer's new album is coming out in like 2 days. And I swear to God, if I don't get my hands on it, I'm gonna cry. Because, like, I've been with Madison throughout, like, her whole career. So, like, I've been there for the As She Pleases EP, life support, like, so I'm very excited to see how she develops with this new album. And it's gonna give me like an aneurysm if I can't, like, you know? Well, I'm done, so maybe I should end it here. Probably. Okay. So I'm gonna finish up and then we're gonna end it here so I can get started on editing, uploading, and then I can start doing my schoolwork, because I need to do that, unfortunately, because I've got like 3 essays to do for AP English, and then I need to do my law work. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here, folks. I hope we had a good enough time, because I know I ramble, so. Yeah, we're gonna end it here. Alright guys, thank you for watching the video. I will see you guys next time. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see the next time you guys will get a video out of me, because right now I honestly don't know. So yes, mwah, love you. Oh, look at the nails too. I got them done recently. Oh yeah. So I will see you guys then, and bye bye.